No, please, just not a real URL, please. Yeah, I know. If it's not, I know it's not real, Bardo. It just. Oh, no, sorry. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Oh my gosh, I got this fucking ping. Go much lower. Okay, let's see if we can just like do it. Wait, let's start until I finish and premiere. Yeah, I hope I will. Oh my! To get at least finish it. If I'm filling up the shit itself. Ah! Ah! Do it. Why? What am I actually doing? Big straight. No. Ah! Oh my gosh. Why? There's something else. Jump. Ah! Stop breathing. Oh my fucking god. You're insane. Oh my god. You son of a bitch. You're a big video. Little left out there. Son of a bitch. That's right. Fuck, no! So close. Ah! No! You're fucking kidding me. I gotta go to like, I gotta go to like, move on to like, move on to like, if it just go here to this, yeah, you like, where's that? Okay. I gotta like. No, I can't move it anyway. Oh, never mind. Let's go over there. Just tell me the biggest. Yeah, it's fine. Okay. Oh my gosh. So annoying. Me, yay. Hold on. I'm doing really. Wait, we need to go here. Let's see. No! No. No. Don't see it. Don't see it. Clear it up. Ah! No, it's still there. Where's it going? It's a penalty. It's like, there's like it's penalty. This KZB hop slide. Oh wow. He's doing the stack, okay. Oh my god! Anime. What the fuck? This is easily. Like this is like you know, you know. How the hell do I? Oh, I just go here. Okay. But what the? Here we go. Oh. Oh my. Okay. Oh, you can still on. Ah! The fuck? You know, I'm going to make it on this. Right there. KZ CS. gonna go to like photos. This one. Ooh, maybe like this. Yo, Wichita, Cologne. He looks like Sonic. Oh, tier 1 to 3. Yay! Let's see.
I am 1 HP. Seeing the old 1.6 version of Inferno again?
Everybody's talking about like the season will be
Work
starting
today
again.
is broken. We're all working in too many disconnected apps, and it's killing team productivity. But for the first time, there's a platform that fixes it by combining everything you need. Projects, chat, and knowledge in one place. It's all powered by the world's most complete work AI, so you can find answers from anywhere and get work done faster.
You can now install CSGO separately alongside.
Like this is like anyone's talking. Why it's bugging? No, mother. Oh yeah. Oh, it's taking them late to do. 1 minute. Okay, I don't care. Oh my. Ah! Ah! Sheesh, I should be like, good. Ugh. We should see, like, you know, the Discord. Hey, you're muted. Hello. Ugh. Okay. It's so easy for me. I suck. You know, stuff. I want something that like, you know, to go fucking crazy. The end. What's something I can win, like, you know, 30 seconds and then trade. going. Ooh. Ooh. Hello. Hello. English? Did you hear about the studies? They just said a little game now? Yeah, you heard that CSGO became that CSGO got his like the game, tell me more data. Oh, are you excited? Are you happy or not? I was a little excited. Like, there shouldn't be a chance that they could make this whole game, like, imagine, like, all tournaments. No, I had like CSGO before, so if you're gonna play it, obviously, on Legacy, and I'll be honest, it's a cool game. It's a whole different game from CSGO, but still an epic game. Yeah, the mechanics was the same, but the feeling of the mechanics, like, in CSGO, everything's just more stable. Like, in CSGO and CSGO, the ops and Eagles are just not the same. Yeah, I mean, it's not system. Like, I think that if they would just end for CSGO, this update system would be angry. Because it's not a bad idea. Like, I feel like the ops, like, more in CSGO and CSGO, basically. Oh my gosh, I'm so close. Bro, that's so difficult. Get fucking combo. Yes, finally. No! Oh. Oh my. This is like, you know, pretty different. You had me. Like, you know, understandable why you like, you know, you had like, it's been around, let's say, I don't know, 2 years old? Why, God, why? What the hell? I can't stand my boy died. It's like, you know, 80. Oh, I'm switching. I'm switching. I don't know what the hell is this. By the way, it's freaking easy because it said. Don't tell me it's like.
The smokes. Mid. It worked. Oh my God. Try not to die. Oh gosh. Oh.
Ladder mechanic.
Siri's dictation was driving me crazy, so I switched to whisper flow. Here's why I'll never go back. First off, it actually gets it right. Watch what Siri does with it.
Inferno really surprised me. It gave me a huge appreciation for the global offensive version of Inferno. There were dumb angles all over the place, pipes on the corners, light posts on the corners, just junk everywhere. It was like sand. It's rough, it's coarse, it gets everywhere. We often look back at more simpler designed maps with an air of nostalgia. While more powerful technology and more polygons does not make a better map, it's also true that we look back to the past with rose-tinted glasses. I'm excited for the future of the Classic Offensive project because from what I see, they've shifted the concept from a nostalgic love letter to Counter-Strike to truly trying to recreate the classic Counter-Strike experience on the new engine. The simpler design from the past without adding the gross stuff that gets in the way. But Classic Offensive isn't just about the map design.
There you go, and like. There is the right. Oh.
It isn't just about the view models, the sound effects, the retro coat of paint on a modern chassis. It's about capturing the essence of Counter-Strike. You guys remember Pro Mod? Probably not. Before Global Offensive came out, the community tried to take CS Source and mod it to take the good aspects of 1.6 from the perspective of being a competitive esport. Once Global Offensive was announced, even though everybody hated Global Offensive, it failed. I'd argue that specifically catering to the esports and competition side of things does not capture the spirit of classic Counter-Strike. And I don't think that's what Classic Offensive is trying to do at all. When we played Counter-Strike back in ye olden days, the vast majority of us did not play 5v5 competitive. We played on community-run servers with our friends for fun. 5v5 was a pain in the ass. I played it a bunch. We had to run our own servers, communicate with other teams via IRC to set up scrims. Nowadays, basically all Counter-Strike is competitive 5v5. You press the button and bam, you're playing the game. Don't get me wrong, to me competitive is the best and most fun way to play Counter-Strike, and when you balance the game, you should do it with the top level competition in mind. But I would argue that my goofy 10-man videos where we play dumb mods of CS captures the spirit of Counter-Strike better than just playing solo queue matchmaking. Just pistol stack B. We'll just all be like hiding in the corners and stuff, and then they'll run into sight like, oh, you're playing me. Not there, not there, not there.
Okay, 2 middle.
I meant hide on the site. Put your suppressors on, everyone.
Oh, they're playing like headshot angles over on alt and mid.
Oh my gosh, it's working. Back during the days of CS Source and during the early days of Global Offensive, there was a loud majority in the community who held CS 1.6 as the epitome of online gaming. Every other game and every other version of Counter-Strike was inferior. Competition should only be played on 1.6. Global Offensive was going to be a failure. And it would have been if Valve didn't step in and slowly change the game mechanics over years into what it is today. We often give Valve crap for ignoring Counter-Strike, while at the same time reminiscing over an idealized past, refusing any changes as a perversion of perfection, double-minded, double-faced. It's an impossible game to work on and probably not as rewarding as some of the other projects that Valve has going on. I think what everyone truly wants is a good game, is the attention to detail that a series like Counter-Strike deserves. For the amount of effort, for the amount of time that players put into mastering the game, we feel owed the same amount of attention from developers. Sadly, we're owed nothing. That's why things like ProMod are made. That's why Swap Sponsoring is Weapon Balance. That's why this little experiment exists. Classic Offensive. People with a passion for the game giving it the attention that it deserves. Thanks for watching. I'm Morale, and I still have no closer.
Motherfucker, nachher Blick.
Zapier has changed everything that I have right now to Zapier. You take out Zapier, all of my dreams and my whole life disappears.
I hate the sound.
Everything broke, servers crashing, false VAC bans, all movement tech is Dunyan rings, and the game was rendered unplayable for me because of intense stuttering.
Oh my god. Whoa, I'm lagging out or something. Oh, I'm getting so much stuttering, this is horrible.
At this rate, cache is gonna get added to Deadlock before CS2. Blah 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 blah. Counter-Strike 2 has been updated to Season 4, and with it we have a directionally good update, but no big stuff to give the community hope. I'm trying to get this video out before the Vortex of Death moves in and knocks out my power for a week. Greetings, I, the War Owl greets you. Train has been derailed, removing all maps with trains from the game. I think people did not play Train for 3 main reasons. 1, it's new, and Counter-Strike players do not like to expend the mental energy to learn new things. 2, it's dark. And 3, a lot of people were having FPS problems on the map. Valve's modus operandi is to remove the map that is the least played from the map pool.
They don't know about the hole.
Anubis is now back in the active duty map pool with some important map changes. Hey look, there's a hole up there. This is the biggest change in Anubis, moving that hole. The biggest problem with Anubis is that T-Zone is access to relatively easy executes without having to take position first, and canals provide the fast rotate. The idea of the hole is to allow CTs to better control the canals. The timing still favors the T-side. They get out there first, but you can push here occasionally or even do eco pushes. And it requires the Ts play the stairs more aggressively. Don't put somebody at the stairs if you don't try to play the canals. Now the CTs can take control there pretty easily. And you can boost into the hole from canals, which is huge. Let me show you some util to help you deal with the new spot. A nade or Molotov from A site to stairs is even even more important now. Valve knows this, so they decided to take the old line not work. They stopped the job. Use a new one. Stand your back to this corner, aim at the dark side, move down the floor, and then do a running jump throw. XP jump throw as soon as your character starts moving down slow. It's standard name, this is the round, but it will also work with Molotov if you want to push it becomes control. On the B side, here's a Molotov you can throw. Quickly shut down this position while X spawn towards the B side. Run up the staircase and as far left as you can without falling off. Aim at the bottom of the crosshatch pattern on the little tower, and then go left until you line up with the dark vertical line. Do a running throw as soon as you run past where the bricks are jutting out. This will allow your team to take the canals without worrying about some dude up in the hole. Shout out to Screenstalker for showing me this lineup. If you want to show me your lineups, at me on X at the world. The mid double doors has been inverted, so this angle is completely different. The little hidey spot that was over in the corner is now over here. And the gap from this angle is much more narrow. But for hands, it's a much bigger gap to work with. At A side, there's a box here. I really like this change in particular. It makes the position much less awkward. It allows CTs some cover and holding off 50 push. You can now pick specific angles instead of the whole thing at once. It also aids in retaking the site. On B side, the only change is this additional util hole, so defenders can Molotov E-box. You can flash through here, but it's not great. Maybe some wizard will find something better. Now, there's a weird skybox clip here, by the way. Valve, please fix. It took me like 15 minutes to find the hole. Now, no jokes, please. This is serious matter. Because in the patch notes, they call E-box connector, which is what shows up in your radar when you in there. Valve retroactively changed the patch notes to say E-box instead of connector because of confusion. Here's my thoughts on this. The community names stuff, and that's what it's called. We would call this from Noonerbox. Noonerbox did be. Now let's see this power through these engines. Wield it wisely. The elephant not in the room is Ash. Where is it? We know they're working on it, and honestly, it should have been in this update. People want something new, something fresh. And I fresh. I knew a map from over 6 years ago. With this season, we have new community maps. These are always fun to goof around on. I think CS2 needs more stuff like this than just 55 competitive try hard mode. They made a big mistake here though, and I like Alpine. It's the new hostage map. It's visually stunning and has a unique 2-lane layout idea, but they removed agency. Agency should be permanent. It's a best haunted map. I watched Alien Office. You can't move off it because it's just so damn classic. It'd be like moving us too. You can't do that. But Alien can die. I'm fine with that. Bring on the fall of the Roman Empire, or just keep more than 3 hostage maps. You can have more hostage maps. Anyway, there is no reason to remove agency. If the community map is good enough, I think it should stick around permanently. Like in this, for example. We got some balance changes around SMG diversity. The MD7 and the MD5 both buff to damage fall off distance, and a $100 reduction in price. I think this is a lot bigger than it looks. Certainly they are now more effective at beating close range, but the first shot accuracy of these things is so bad that it is not a substitute for a rifle at all. Not the MP9 even after recoil nerf is still stupidly strong in that, and it's so cheap that the metal won't change that much. I use MP5 as the T-size strategically for the suppressor. It's the only suppressor available on the T-zone. However, with more SMG usage, there's going to be more run and gunning type of combat. I know a lot of players don't like that because both people's advantage aspects to Counter-Strike too. People want to be able to hold angles. It's a tactical shooter for crying out loud. People should not be flying around doing movement tech. One thing I ask you to not tell Valve about the Tech 9 how it's perfectly accurate about full running. Tell them because I keep that. It's fun. The is that people hold angles. It's a tactical shooter for crying out loud. People should not fly around doing movement tech. Listen, I ask you to not tell Valve about the Tech 9 how perfectly accurate about full running. Tell them because I keep that. The Bison is at a price reduction of 100. If you're on 19 and you purchase the Bison, I will call you something that will get banned from Facebook. Please, for the sake of everyone. 100 on 19 and you purchase the Bison, I will call you something that will get me banned from Faceit. So please, for the sake of everyone, there's some sound changes I think are way more important than you might think. You want to listen, but your brain will. I think the reason why the game is more responsive after is not just the engine updates, but it's the reduced audio output latency. What you hear is what you get. And new knife sounds are crisp. I think it's a good idea to have a differentiation between the left and right click sound. It caught me off guard, and I hated it at first when I first heard those knife sounds. But after like one game, I'm already used to it. What is this ugly ass AK-47? It looks like a Valorant gun, but it's one of the garbage ones without the crazy names. I need some goals in the credit side. I found the present numbers and some big movement changes. I'm using something I didn't know I'm surprised this broke everything. For a brief period, I could consistently b-hop around the map. They also broke all the movement tech, jumping up lower elevation to higher elevation nerfed. They quickly patched me to fix this, so I can go jump short 100% all the gun first try. Landing no longer has stamina. It seems like crouching is the only thing related to stamina. CS2 has stamina to prevent crouch spam. In 1.6, you can take control over and over again and avoid getting in the head. Something in this update caused a bunch of people to start getting vac. I don't know what it was the b-hopping thing. Interesting side effect of this. The cheer community thought vac was actually working for a change, so they stopped playing the game. We had a good 24 hours of no cheats. It was amazing. A brief glimpse of promised lands, but this game could be. They reversed all the vac bans already, so if you got randomly banned, check it, you're probably back online. There is a monkey in the game now, but you cannot shoot it. Now, this might be controversial, but if you put something in an FPS game, I'm gonna shoot it. Birds, fish, the children in Fallout 3, well, that's something. I broke the game. My first 3 matches of Premiere were we were gonna win 100%, and then the server crashed. And the patch note says that the server problems have already been fixed, and I have not gotten a crash or anything crazy since. But one thing that hasn't been fixed, I don't know if this is a Valve problem, but it started happening over after this update for me. My crazy stuttering problem, but I fixed it. So if you're also getting this crazy stuttering, I will be your hero. I will save your life. CS2 broke something with the CPU scheduler for certain Intel chips. It was using the efficiency cores or E-cores instead of the performance cores or P-cores, which was causing my stuttering. To fix this, go to your advanced manager, click details, go to C.exe, right-click Windows Affinity, and disable all the cores that are E-cores instead of P-cores. If you don't know which you have to look up your specific processor, you're messing with this kind of stuff. Make sure you look things up knowingly because you could break something. This will affect all your team game, by the way, but it's something that the scheduler should just do automatically. And Microsoft is now 5 code trash because Robots don't need e-breaks, so it don't work out. You gotta fix that. I think people gotta fix this. This update was full of good stuff. It's a directionally good update, but it doesn't have anything big, anything marketable that could give the community hope. CS2 has been out for like 3 years now, and there haven't been any big content additions. Nothing new to justify a new game beyond the volumetrics. Most. The biggest thing they could do right now is N-Graph 2 for third-person models. One of the biggest problems with the game is visual feedback. The way their models move is just not good enough. Actually, the wrong slide deck making a lot of things like a lot of difficulty on nails are because of the feedback from how the models behave. Now, I understand it's a large undertaking because they have to redo all of the animation, but it would be a big win to get this done and pushed out. Yeah, I think everyone, put this on the board. Add a new weapon. Semi-auto battle rifle, no scope, better range of accuracy with penetration, but a low rate of fire, so it's gonna be like a tap weapon. Make it cheaper than the meta rifles, and but more expensive than the Galil promise. I think giving it a one-hit shot is actually fine. It's like a more expensive but more useful eagle. It takes a primary slot. Counter-Strike is my favorite game. There's no comparable experience. I go play Valorant, I go back to CS, I go to 6, I come back to CS, I go play Battlefield for like 3 days, I come back to CS. I really want this game to be great. The constant negativity around it online is so exhausting, it's annoying, but let's be honest, it's been going on since CS Source came out. But I will say this, if players say something doesn't feel good, you hear that a lot, feel good, and they really explain what that means. There's probably something going on there. Their brains notice it, even if they don't know what's causing it. And I think it's the developer's job to figure out what that is and come up with a solution. Certainly it's not an easy thing. You're kind of like raising a baby and trying to figure out what's wrong with it. It just won't stop crying. What's going on? Is it hungry? Does it want to be held? Is it scared? What? How do I fix this baby? To be fair though, Valve updates the game more than I post videos, so I'm gonna go freeze to death. Now I'm the world. I'm still.
I hate waiting, where I can trade CS2 skins instantly.
CS money. CS money.
CS money.
Why? Because of low prices. Fast trade.
Well, and I'm gonna be double boxing cases until it stops giving them to me and we've caught all of the cheaters, or we reach 50 cases. I'm gonna be recording some data as I go along so we can gain a greater understanding of VACnet, the CSGO Overwatch system, and what cheaters look like and tend to do in the wild. Now, this only works if my verdicts are 100% accurate, which they are, because I'm me. We're gonna be seeing a lot of that for a while. All right, first case of the day. By the way, should I explain? I'm Global Elite on my main account, not the solo queue account. All right, the series still going, it's not done. First case is gonna set the stage for things to come. It's already Dust 2. It's going to be a blatant cheater. Listen, VACnet, I know how you work. You look for freaking blatant aim, rage hack, spin botter guys, because they're the easiest to catch. We have an auto sniper on CT. Dust 2. Our suspect only 8 and 13. Doesn't look like a cheater thus far. Let's get our X-ray on. Oh, I saw it. I saw it. I saw it. Okay, that made it a little obvious. Oh, back to Dust 2, the land of cheaters. You know, that was my hypothesis. My hypothesis was Dust 2, cheaters. Wingman, cheaters. We'll see, we'll see, we'll see. No skin on the up! Gets the shot! The snake is a symbol of deception, of betrayal. It arrives unexpectedly to sow discord amongst the innocent. Whoa! Did you see that weird movement? I'm gonna slow that down for you so you can see. That's what VACnet sees. VACnet is specifically designed to go after the blatant aim hackers. It analyzes every little mouse movement that you do. That's what it looks for. I think we're looking at a hack versus hack. Oh my gosh, it's a hack versus hack! It looks like the home team has pulled out the blatant spin bots to try to win this hack versus hack. Here comes the bunny hops, and boom, headshot through the wall. All the way from Brazil, worked his way up the ranks in Counter-Strike. Played on a pro team for a little bit, but after he got bored with winning everything, here he is now in the hack versus hack grand final. Of course, this is more entertaining, so more money is on the line here for the hack versus hack tournaments than the normal tournaments. This is a $3 million tournament here to determine who is the best cheater of all time. And look at that, you just can't compete with cheats like that, can you, Tom? No, definitely looks like he's got a leg up here. He's actually using cheats that he programmed inside of Minecraft using redstone. Sure does, that's different. We're having such a variety to, oh no. Can't watch it, man. Oh, I'm getting sick. Oh, I'm getting sick. Been doing this for hours, man. Oh, it's walling. He's walling, and his teammate is trying to stop him because he's got a good heart. I think? Yes, his teammate stop him because he's got a good heart. Walling, and his teammate. Oh, he's walling. He's walling, and his teammate's trying to stop him because he's got a good heart. I think? Yes, his teammate's trying to block him because his teammate knows he's cheating. He's like, listen, I'm not gonna let you have fun with this. I'm not gonna let you ruin this game for these people. I'm a legit player. I believe in things. I have morals. I have integrity. You block them, Sonar. You block them good. No! This is all skill. Look at that. Hitting them 180 shots. Looking at the ground to reduce his FPS like a GoldenEye speedrunner. He looks at the ground so the rest of everything doesn't have to load. And that way he gets the max FPS and allows him to hit those 180 shots. This is pure skill, man. I don't see anything wrong with this. I don't want to do it anymore. I don't want to do it anymore. The last 5 have been freaking blatant cheats on freaking Wingman. Welcome back, suspect. Have you gotten your cheats? All right, he's -2. -2 and 5. That's not bad. Off to a good start. I once loved this game. Snap! If I'm doing Overwatch cases, how do I know I'm not just... What am I looking at? How do I know I'm not just watching the free-to-play guys? I don't care about the free-to-play. I assume that everybody would cheat in free-to-play because there's no consequences. You just make a new account. What are we doing here, guys? You just make a new account. What are we doing? No consequences. You just make a new account. What are we doing here, guys? I'm wasting my time. I'm on 22 and I just don't care anymore. I don't care anymore. There's all this is why they shouldn't want me to play. Just every cheese. Can't do it. You have to say we don't watch cases for the rest of our lives. We wouldn't catch them all. Why did you make free?
Sync your RGB devices to your favorite games with Signal RGB, which is an RGB app that supports thousands of devices from brands like Razer, Corsair, Logitech, and much more. You get easy control over every device in one clean interface instead of using multiple RGB applications. Download some RGB today.
I'm done! Well, that was a miserable experience. I had such a bad time doing Overwatch cases that I decided to just scrap the video and move on with my life. But then, 3 weeks later, I realized it's not about me. It's not even about stopping the rampant cheater problem and Counter-Strike for that as a lost cause. No, this is for science. This is for understanding. So I am going back in. I'm gonna finish what I started. After Counter-Strike went free-to-play, the cheater problem intensified. All previous non-Prime accounts immediately became Prime, and with an enigmatic trust factor system, some players are just plain screwed for unknown reasons. I can tell you that since the game went free-to-play, I haven't come across a single blatant cheater. So it's been fine for me. But we in the Ivory Tower must at times have empathy for how the other half lives. Overwatch would only work if it prioritized matches from Prime. If matches from free-to-play have equal weight, then the system would be so oversaturated, it would be useless. As the hours went on, I became disillusioned with the entire system and also worried at my own ability to discern cheaters. Overwatch will randomly put known legit players into the mix in order to test the Overwatchers. Only, I was just getting blatant cheaters all day long in order to test the Overwatchers. Only I was just getting blatant cheaters all day long, and the world was going on. Well, I got the exact same case on 2 different accounts. Had I gone all the cheaters? Were we had I saved Counter-Strike? It's time for the analysis. The raw data, I've included a paste in the description, comment the link format. Otherwise, here's a picture of it. Yay! I wasted my day. Out of 50 cases, how many do you think were cheaters? 10? 20? 30? Even more? It was 45. That's 90%. That was evident beyond a reasonable doubt. Which map was the most cheater infested? You already answered this one. It was Dust 2. Mirage was a close second. For Wingman, it was kind of odd. I wouldn't have thought that. But the Wingman maps were like evenly spread out in terms of cheaters. Which weapons were preferred by cheaters? If you've been watching this footage, you already know the answer to that one. It's the Scout. The Scout was by far the favorite weapon of cheaters. If they were to use something else, it would be the Auto Sniper, it would be the Deagle, or the Dually. Sometimes the Dualies would be with the Scout. One guy used the Galil. I don't know why. If people were trying to hide their cheats and they weren't blatantly spin buying, they tended to use the AUG or the Auto Sniper. A lot of sniper rifles here. I didn't see any weird cheats. It was all pretty much aimbotting and wall hacking. There was no teleporting, there was no speed hack, nothing fun. A few of them looked homemade because of how poorly programmed they were, but nothing fun. I didn't see trigger bots or anything like that, but that means it'd be my fault not being able to recognize that as a trigger bot, which is where the cheat shoots for you, but you do the aiming. Sometimes I can get them mixed up with wall hacking, or they're also using wall hacking at the same time, just line it up, which is something you could do without the trigger bot, so there was never an instance where somebody used an aimbot and he wasn't using a wall hack. But there were a few instances where people used a wall hack without using an aimbot, and those were the ones where people were usually trying to hide their cheats and be a little bit more subtle about it. But the owl sees all. One interesting thing I noticed that you can't really glean from the data is that people sometimes toggled their cheats on after a few rounds of playing legit. And that an interesting thing I noticed that you can't really glean from the data is that people sometimes toggle their cheats on after a few rounds of playing legit. And it's almost always happened in cases where there was one player on the other team who was playing very well and had a good score line. I didn't think that a player was cheating, but if the suspect did, if you're morally deficient enough to where you would cheat, I think you would assume other players are cheating as well. So everywhere you look, you see cheaters. It's like how the most judgmental people tend to be the most mental people. But I'm no psychological man. 2 times as many Wingman games were hack versus hack than 5 versus 5 games. There's a hypothesis that Wingman is just hack versus hack. 28% of the Wingman games I watched were hack versus hack. However, 100% of the Wingman games I watched had a move on. After the game, you can watch the demo to confirm it, and for the vast majority of cases, you will find it's just somebody playing really good. If you accuse somebody of cheating, it's gonna be in the back of your mind the whole game, and it's gonna tilt you. The worst thing that you could do is tell your teammates that you think somebody's cheating, because then it becomes a conspiracy, it's in the back of everybody's mind, some people will stop trying, people will think differently as they play, it's the easiest way to lose. So again, don't see cheaters everywhere. but go back and look at the demo afterwards, and make sure to always report if you are suspicious. Report them all and let Overwatch sort them out. Thank you guys very much for watching. I am the War Owl, and I still have no closer.
Work today is broken. Every day, people juggle so many different tools just to get work done. A simple task turns into a time-consuming mess because work sprawl has scattered the tools and context we rely on. And the trend toward bundling software isn't addressing the root of the problem. The system's broken, and it's wasting our time. 8 years ago, we started ClickUp with a mission to save people time from switching between a bunch of different applications. But we knew the answer wasn't just bundling a bunch of tools together. We needed to rethink how software was built entirely. To solve the root of the problem,
War Owl's third law of Counter-Strike. If a game supports custom maps, there is a Dust 2.
Greetings, I, the War Owl, greets you. I saw a video by MatPat that said YouTube doesn't like to put ads on videos where you shoot somebody in the face and then it goes sped. So to avoid getting demonetized, I'm done playing Counter-Strike. Instead, we're going to be playing the highly monetizable, child-friendly Minecraft. Mindstrike is exactly what it sounds like. A Minecraft mod that models Counter-Strike. Only Minecraft costs $30 and Counter-Strike is free to play. So why would you ever play this? The only reason I can think of is that it's little kids who aren't allowed to play Counter-Strike. So I, a grown man with 20 years experience in Counter-Strike, decided to destroy their hopes and dreams. If I can make a child cry, I have succeeded here today. What? Let's check out the spray pattern here on the P250. Oh, as you can see, it goes down and to the right. Ridiculous amount. Oh no. Why do I hear all the sounds? Like they're right in my ear. Oh, I got a kill! What? What? I definitely hit that. I was having trouble figuring out the finicky mechanics of the game. To summarize how horribly unintuitive it was, left click is reload. Yes, you heard that right. Left click is reload. All right. Let's figure out what's going on here. Spray pattern, AK. What the hell did I just witness? Tap shooting. While moving. No change while moving. I had to very quickly make sense out of complete nonsense. It took a trial by fire, but I had learned the game. I am the best! I've learned the game. I'm unstoppable now, baby. I've learned the mechanics, I've trained myself, and now it is time to showcase everything that I have learned. First, purchase P250, the overpowered weapon. Tap W twice to run. Hold spacebar to bunny hop. Yes, that's real. You hold spacebar and you got a b-hop script. Aim to the bottom right of your opponents. I got a lot coming. I got a lot coming. Help my teammate. One down. One down. Got to get a different angle here to try to catch them off guard. I think they've fallen back. They've gotten scared. Are they going to check their corners? I don't think so. Gosh darn it! Thanks to my heroics, my team has won. It's time to buy armor, helmet, P250, and then we're gonna get some grenades. Right click to, ooh, that might actually help them a lot. Okay. You know what? I got a nade.
If you're still typing your coding prompts, you're leaving performance on the table. You're prompting cursor over 100 times a day.
Ooh, there it is! Little mistake, one unfortunate event. Life is fragile. Life is fragile. One little mistake, one unfortunate event, one stray bullet, and it's gone. What if every life in competitive Counter-Strike was as fragile as our own? What if every round was a 1 HP clutch?
Not sure where. Not sure where.
There it is! Greetings and welcome to the game of Counter-Strike where everybody starts with 1 AP. What is 1 health look? Oh, it's a team map with 1 collecting entrances and... That was a 2 HP try that ever seen this team map with 1 collecting entrances and many bumpers. I hate ladders in the game. I hate ladders in the game. I can't believe that happened. I'm very upset. I use the auto shotgun, which has no maximum distance. All I needed was for one of the shots to hit an opponent anywhere. Oh, are you kidding? How? It didn't work. Okay. The train. All right, we already know this clip isn't gonna end well. I just cannot get down this ladder. I'll do it. Pretend the game didn't happen. It'll be our little secret. Let's watch a different game.
1 HP.
Oh, I did that on accident. Oh, rip. Oh, I can't help it. Oh, I can't stop. No, not that one. Let's watch a different game.
Please bet that Mirage 2 just 2.
Oh my gosh. Oh! No. Not that.
Oh, we've got to save the War Owl logo.
It's not even a game. And of games and boosts give the opportunity for cheeky names.
Yeah!
Yes!
Yes!
Let's talk meta. Frag grenades are almost as broken as they are in Call of Duty.
Let's go! This too. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy. I'm so yeah, wait. Hello. Airbnb, guys. What is this, you guys? Where we're going? A or B? Okay, we're going B. Hey, stand here, stand here, stand here. Someone stand here. What? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh my gosh, I'm so lucky. Can someone draw me something like a D? Bro. Yeah. I'm going, 1 sec. Need to clear. Here we go, now. Yeah. Fountain, нахуй, блядь. Destroy.
Molotovs were a close second. For primary weapons, the Negev, no, just kidding, the submachine guns were the obvious choice for their high rates of fire and their fast movement speed. To be honest, it really didn't matter what weapon you had, just so long as you clicked first.
Sorry, oh gosh!
I was playing better this game than the game that doesn't exist, but that didn't stop me from getting repeatedly naded by the same player.
Oh no!
Tidan always nades over monster.
Are you kidding?
Huh? I don't speak Russian. Go, okay. Go. Oh my, no. Found the answer is B. The answer is B. He's answering B. This way.
Ding me.
Charge B.
Okay.
Powers the recurring revenue models of over 6,500
We're going B or A? Okay, A. Bridge. Oh my gosh, my fucking pig.
The gameplay could be summed up in a single word: tension. If you thought playing Counter-Strike made you anxious and neurotic before, try playing when you know the time to kill is basically non-existent.
Gosh. I think he's right side. I don't know.
You're right. When I got to the CT side, I found the true meta gun, the MP9. It had the fastest movement speed, the fastest firing rate, good movement and accuracy, and a very easy to control spray pattern. Pretty much any gun that started with MP was a very good decision. By the way, in some of these videos we do 10 round halves, 15 rounds, so we name the differences in Yes! Yes, 10! Yes! Some stats defense are putting bloody missed. Also defense program because the lead control right away. Chokes. There was nothing they could do.
A. Oh my god! No, that's okay, that's okay. My pig is worse. Should I smoke? Sorry.
No, that's really strong.
Oh, wow, die.
No, no way. Sorry. מה?
נוראי, אתה יכול להגיד לאביאל שישים את הסרט של כיכר טיימס, הסרט הזה עם מפלצות?
לא, עכשיו שניהם רוצים לראות, אתה תראה בטלפון.
אבל יש שם סוללה.
אז תגיד לי אם אני רוצה לתת לי לגעת. ותחכה שזה יגיע ל100.
אתה רוצה לסרט הזה, אביאל? לא, אבל לא, זה סרט כיף.
לא, דוד, אתה ממתין בשקט. Outside log. Maybe he's be able to smoke.